I always thought it would be cool if you could go back and listen to the day-to-day of today's highest achievers as it happened, as opposed to 30 years later after they've made it. I believe there's a giant disconnect between ground zero and the top floor because we only see the top floor and the top floor only talks about the top. You know, how valuable would that be? And so it goes without saying, but I believe I'll make it there. And this is the documented journey through each level. My name is Bryson Sessions, and you are listening to the Bed Podcast. So I pretty much finished everything that I needed to do today. And I was like, oh, finally I get to go to bed. I'm so tired. Started walking to my bedroom, and then I was like, oh, did not record a podcast today. Oops. So that's what we're doing now, obviously. So yeah, I worked about 11 hours today. Did not plan on that. It was a very long, just very fatiguing and exhausting day. And what's cool... So I'm going to skip the whole shitty day part for a sec. But what's cool is I came home, immediately took an ice bath, didn't even think about it. No music, nothing, just got in. And then I immediately dried off and then went to the gym. And I had one of the best workouts I've ever had. That's because I kind of forced myself to do a lot of shit I didn't want to do. And the workout was a lot longer than I planned. So... usually, I'll go in the gym and do just one muscle group, sometimes two, like a supporting muscle group, such as, like, I'll do back and then I'll do biceps. So I'll do like 4 or 5 sets of back and then 2 to 3 sets of biceps. But for a while, it's kind of just been on the lower end of things. It's actually been on the lower end of things ever since I got back into the gym less than a year ago, due to 75 hard. And I just kept everything 3 for 10 or 12. And then I only did 4 exercises. So it was only 12 sets, which is very low volume relative to what I'm used to doing. So today I did chest, shoulders, and triceps. And I did 9 sets of each. Hold on, I did 9 sets of chest, 9 sets of shoulders. All right, well, that's weird as fuck, bro. Ooh, I don't like that at all. I don't like that shit at all, dude. Nah, dude. Hold on. Well, I'm glad we got this live. Hold on, I'm gonna see something. Is this... No way, dude. Fuck this. No way. Hold on. Bro, I got goosebumps the size of fucking mountains right now. No. Okay, so here's what happened. Sorry for the cliffhanger. I have this lamp that's on my desk. And it's touch activated. Nothing else. I just touched a whole bunch of shit to it. It won't turn on or off unless I touch it with my finger. And it just turned off. I don't like that, dude. Nah, bro. I don't want to be all superstitious and shit, but I feel like... It's weird because I've been thinking about this, but there's been... a handful of times in this new place of mine where I feel like I catch something out of the corner of my eye, but it's just a reflection or it's just a light or something. And now my light turns off, bro. Fuck that, dude. All the lights in my house and the upstairs are on right now because fuck that. So, all right. Honestly, that spooked the shit out of me. Here's the thing. So I've always believed in the paranormal shit. But I just was like, well, I'm going to choose to not believe. And then so I didn't. But now, right now, absolutely. And they're going to get me. So anyway. So dude, that's so funny that I got all this on recording. Hopefully whoever you are, you're laughing because I sure am. So anyway, so I had one of the best workouts I had. I did 9 sets of chest, 9 sets of shoulders, and then 6 sets of triceps. And for me, given what I've been going through, as far as getting back in the gym and shit, that was really high volume day for me, which that used to be normal. So there's a win right there. So anyway, it was a great session at the gym. The moment that I got off work at FedEx, I really didn't even touch my phone. I didn't play any music. I didn't listen to any podcasts. I didn't do shit. I just put my phone down and I drove home with the windows down, no music. It was amazing. And then I took an ice bath. Oh, actually, for the ice bath, I did have music playing, but I took an ice bath, got out, and then dude, this whole light thing is freaking me the fuck out. I do not like this. So, no music. Then I went to the gym. So where I work, there's a 24-hour gym up there. And so I went in there, and they don't play music. So it's just quiet. All you can hear is the sound of weights. You can hear fans. You can hear people grunting and breathing, whatever. And I didn't listen to music there either, which is also somewhat unusual. I usually always have music. But anyway, I was just up there, no music. And I say all that because it was just such a nice break from all the stimulus and the distractions and just everything, because today at FedEx, it was just a very shit day, just very long. It was very fatiguing, and I'm really just sick of the shitty communication that my managers give to me. So all in all, it was just one hell of a day. And anyway, I got home and then just kind of went ghost as far as, I wouldn't say ghost, but I just kind of took a fat break from my phone. So, and it was much needed. And then after I got home, from the gym, I went and got Chipotle. And first of all, Chipotle gives you so much food for so cheap. I got a fat ass bowl of chicken and rice and lettuce and everything, extra everything. So much extra that they had to put half my stuff in another container. And it was $9, dude. Chipotle's the fucking place. Also, it's delicious. And then I came home. I didn't even say I was gonna work on shit. I was just like, dude, I'm just gonna hang out. I'm just gonna hang out. And actually, what I started doing, and this is partly why I'm freaked out about the light, is so first of all, I never watch movies. So the rest of this podcast is gonna be crazy because I don't ever watch movies. But I decided to watch a movie. So yeah, unbelievable, I know. So, but here's the thing. What movie did I decide to watch? Well, totally forgot that Teen Wolf, they made a movie, a new movie. And I was like, I still haven't seen that. I'm going to watch it. So I clicked on it, started watching it. And there's no surprise here, but I got about 30 minutes in and I was enjoying it, but I was like, man, what the fuck am I doing, bro? Just sitting here? So then that's when I was like, yeah, I'm going to bed. And then I remembered I got to record the show. So, but in the first 30 or 40 minutes of the movie, shit was all crazy and there was spooky stuff and guys in there with, it was no ghosts, but by any means, but just weird shit, spooky stuff. So now the fact my light just turned off, that's only touch activated by skin. If I can make it go off with not touching it with my hand, I'll feel a lot better. The thing that was close to it is the Chipotle bag. Yeah, man, I don't know. So that's weird. Hopefully this isn't my last podcast and I don't get murdered in my sleep, but weird, man. Anyway, so it was just one hell of a day and I'm just gassed. And this is me just sharing the fact that I didn't do anything today. Not 1 ounce of anything whatsoever toward my goals of the pre-workout or the workout subscription or anything. I went to work. I came home. Ice bath, gym, came home. Ate, watched a movie, and now here I am. So, I don't know. I heard a thing about, so there's Alex Hormozy and then his wife, Layla Hormozy. They used to watch Andy Frisella when he was doing his MFCEO Project podcast. And Layla said that she thought that Andy Frisella was just going hardcore 24/7, no breaks, just no rest, just going 24/7. And she thought that, so she thought that she had to do that too. And turns out Andy just followed the power list. So if he got all of his stuff done by noon, then he just did whatever he wanted to do for the rest of the day. And I was thinking about that as I'm sitting here, because I'm like, Andy, okay, so the reason why I bring this up is because I feel like I just got to go hardcore 24/7. And if I ever take any time off or intentionally not work on my stuff, I just feel like a piece of shit. But then I had that thought, and I'm like, oh, well, Andy didn't, and look at him, It's funny because 25 years ago, that's when he started, and all my projections for shit is like 20 years from now. So to think that I might be right behind him, that's cool. So as far as business goes. But I thought about that, and I was like, dude, maybe today's just got to be a day where I don't think about anything. I just kind of recover mentally and enjoy some food and relax. So that's exactly what I did. And that's pretty much all I wanted to share. So I had a rough day, came home, and just didn't work on anything. So that's that. Also drank like a gallon, I don't know. So I've got 50 ounces left of water of a second gallon. So I was just chugging water at FedEx. I was just so thirsty. I actually drank about 1.25 gallons. And by that time I was at the gym and I was just still pissing, just yellow. And I'm like, dude, am I really that dehydrated? That's crazy. Got 1.25 gallons water. I mean, that's wild. So, yeah. That's the show. Had a rough day and decided not to do a goddamn thing. And nice. Like mentally, I feel good. I feel kind of rejuvenated. It was nice. I'll tell you what, though, that ice bath was very easy today, and I even moved around more than I usually do. So I moved around every minute and a half. So got in, so I do 5 minutes. So I got in at 5 minutes, and then at 3:30, moved around, shook the water out. The potency was cold as fuck again. Then at 2 minutes, moved around again. And then at 30 seconds, moved around again. And I got out. And not to mention, I was dirty as shit from FedEx, but I just got in there. Usually, I have dude wipes. If you don't use dude wipes, you're missing out. But I use dude wipes, and I'll usually clean off my arms, my legs, and then I'll get in because I don't want to dirty up the water. But I was like, I got to clean it out anyway, so fuck it. So I just stubbed my toe, so that's great. And so, yeah, I just got in and got out, just dried off, and went upstairs, changed. Anyway, so I'm just running in circles. But say all this to say that maybe having like an hour or two a week to just not do shit, to not even think about business, and to nothing. Maybe that's good for me. Because tonight it's been nice mentally to just kind of just not have to do a goddamn thing, Because at the end of the day, everything that I'm choosing to do is because I want to do it, and nobody's forcing me to do it. I don't have to. I could go to work, come home, and just play RuneScape again like I used to. And I think about that a lot, but, it is what it is. So, yeah, that's the show. I mean, that's it. I just wanted to share that. So, it was a really hard day. Just some hard labor, dude. It went on a lot longer than expected, and just really tired of bad communication. So, I guess I'll share this too. So some guy was doing door-to-door sales. He was putting flyers on people's doors. And we just so happened to meet up at the same door at the same time. And he walks over, knocks on the door, and I'm like, oh, dude, I'll get him to answer for you. So because I got their boxes. And I was like, okay, well, I won't leave until they answer the door because they'll open the door for me, but not for you. That was a joke. And I can't remember what he asked me. He's like, he asked me some shit. Anyway, we started talking. And he was like, this isn't what I do full time. This is just kind of what I do for fun. And I was like, oh, sick, dude. I'm actually trying to get back into sales on the weekends just so I can learn the skill and kind of get paid to learn. And we just started talking back and forth. And he's like, yeah, I'm a car salesman over here at blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, sick. They do that on the weekends? He said, no, but I got a huge network of people I could probably hook you up with. What's your number? And so we started making out in the street. And no, I'm just playing. It's Pride Month, so you guys would have believed me. But no, so we exchanged numbers. He gave me some. I don't expect anything from this. I share this because, as dumb as it sounds, and being so introverted and shy or whatever, I mean, I just talked to a random stranger with utmost confidence and just started. It was cool. And I say that because phase 3, you got to talk to a random stranger and have a conversation. So I'm just being mindful of that because I start phase 3 in 28 days. So 4 weeks from today, I start. So that's very exciting. I'm very pumped. And yeah. So anyway, that was a win for me because there's sometimes I run into people or I'm delivering a box and I try to spark up conversation just to try to, because I want to get better at talking to people and being able to lead a conversation and have some sort of sway or persuasion. And I blow ass a lot, but today it was cool. Like I talked to some guy and we had a conversation and we, I didn't just say, yeah, cool, nice, sweet. It was a conversation. So it might sound silly, but that's a big win. So despite the shitty day, when I look back at that and kind of, I don't know, acknowledge it, it makes you feel like I didn't have such a bad day. So because I had a little win in there. Also, I made a lot of money because I had a shit ton of stops, but sacrificed my time for it. So anyway, that's the show for realsies. So quick recap. Shit day, but I kind of just went ghost from my phone, didn't touch it, didn't listen to music, just avoided all stimulus whatsoever. Had one of the best workouts I've had in a while. Had a great ice bath. Talked to some stranger today, made some money, and the light in my room went off. The fingerprint only activated light turned off. So that's awesome. Oh, okay, well, that's a show. I appreciate you guys listening, and I'll talk to you next time I talk to you when I talk to you next. Peace. Hey, thanks for listening, and quick reminder here. So this podcast doesn't prioritize professionalism or quality at all. It's just meant to be a shoot from the hip type podcast with the intent just to get a quick message out. So some episodes might be inaudible in 30 seconds, and others might be 45 minutes and super crisp sounding. So all these are being made so that by episode 7,305, which is 20 years, we can come back and see the entire playbook of how I made it to wherever I'm going. So thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it. I'll talk to you soon.